Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Saturday. Welcome back to another weekly home fragrance roundup. That's right. It's the end of another week and it's another sunny day. There's some clouds in the sky. Thankfully, there is a cloud over the sun right now because right before I started filming, I was sitting here thinking I might need to do this with my sunglasses on. That might be a thing. How would you guys feel about that? Would that be weird? I feel like that might be weird. I think I might have to change my location for the upcoming spring and summer months. I might have to start filming upstairs. It just gets so bright right here that it like really hurts my eyeballs. I am someone who has like super sensitive eyes when it comes to sunlight. Like when I go out, whenever there's any amount of sun, like I have to have sunglasses on. It just hurts my eyeballs. I think it's because I have lighter colored eyes. Craig has like these darker like hazel eyes and he's like, yeah, no, this isn't that big of a deal. I'm gonna need my sunglasses. Anyway, let's talk candles and wax melts. I do have my beautiful assistant Alf here with me, but today he is sitting in front of me and just staring at me like I am giving him a lecture. He's so friggin' cute. I love how this guy follows me around. It's very reminiscent of, well, Mr. Kong used to always just kind of sit in the back of my videos. He likes to sit in front of me or on my lap. So he is a little bit more of a, like, I need to be with my person kind of dog. Whereas Mr. Kong was more of like, I need to be like in your vicinity. Like I have to be able to see you. But Alf is more of a, like, I gotta touch you kind of dog. So a little different. I don't mind it at all, though. I love him so much. You're just my good friend, aren't you? And now he's gonna come over. You want to say hello? Oh, you handsome gentleman. Come here. You haven't said hello in a little while, so let's get you turned around. And everyone can see what an adorable little monster you are. He's such a monster. He's huge, you guys. I posted this picture of him and Penny over on Instagram earlier this week. They both like to look out the front windows here and yell at the children that are running around on the cul-de-sac below us here. And hi, that is a lovely stretch you have going on. And he's so much taller than Penny. It's crazy. They're both standing up on their hind legs looking out the window. It's kind of a taller window. So they have to like kind of jump up there, and he's just like, he towers above her. He is like ow, you're stabbing me with your nails. My neck meat. Don't hurt Mama's neck meat. Oh, we are best friends. We really are. So anyway, you guys, let's get into, of course, here it is. Oh, I hate the sun. We're going with it, you guys. I'm just gonna blind myself for this. So should we start this video over? I kind of feel like we should, but I don't want to. So let's just go with it. All right, let's talk candle crocks. What do I... Ooh, we gotta cut your nails, sir. That is very sharp. Holy moly. He's gonna stab me in my freaking vein here. So I actually don't have anything in any of my candle crocks right now. I don't really feel like I have any candles that are misbehaving. I did just take this. I'm getting ready to take this upstairs. Earlier this week, when was it? I think it was Wednesday that I turned off the crock in my laundry room. So this is Herbal Tea from Kringle. You guys, this is a beautiful scent. I could have totally finished burning this, but I'm in the process of reviewing so many candles right now. And I've said this before. Once I have reviewed a candle, and if I have a ton of like other candles to review, like I like to get candles out of the system, so I like to just finish them up in a candle crock. By the way, I don't turn my candle crocks off. I don't feel like I've ever really like talked about this part of it, but when I put a candle in the candle crock, I just leave that crock on 24 hours a day until I cannot smell the candle anymore, and then I turn it off, I let the wax harden, and then I take it out. And then I either give the candle crock a break for a day or two, or I just plop something else in right away, and I just leave it on 24 hours a day. You don't have to do that. You can certainly turn your candle crock off while you're at work, but I'm just home all the time, so it's a great source of constant fragrance for me. especially in rooms where I'm a little bit more like in and out of. Like I love having a candle crock in my master bedroom. I love having one in my filming room because I love having fragrance in those rooms, but most of the day I'm hanging out down here, you know, either doing housework or in my office working. So for me, I mean, it's easier just to like leave them on. And then when I do, you know, like throughout the day, bring laundry upstairs or clean up my filming room or whatever, like there's always something going. So I feel like it has been safe to do that. I don't actually remember what the instructions on my candle crocks say, if you should leave them on 24 hours a day. I feel like I've never had any issues. If you're at all like questioning the safety of it, definitely just turn them off at night. Or if you go to work during the day, just turn them off and then you can turn them on when you get back home. So it does take a little while to get a full wax pull going if you have a candle that's like completely full. It goes a little bit faster with candles that are maybe past the halfway point, but it's certainly doable. Yeah, so anyway, the herbal tea. I've already done an in-depth review of this. This is a really great dupe of London Tea and Lemon from Bath & Body Works. So if you're missing that one right now, this is actually, I think, a better version. It burns a heck of a lot better, I can tell you that. Still loving this Crinkle Soy formula. It's definitely hands down my favorite. Crinkle was having some sales this week. I did not partake because I still actually have several of the new spring candles that I bought that I still have yet to review. In fact, I've been burning one of them this week, and it is the Watermelon Pops from the Country Candle line, but we'll talk about this one here in a minute. So nothing else in any of my other crocks, and under my candle lamp in my office, I still have that white sangria. I think it's time for me to pour off another layer of wax, and then I'll only have like a little tiny bit of wax left in the bottom. And I mean, the amount of life that I have gotten out of that white sangria candle is amazing. Way more than if I would have burned it. White sangria from HomeWorx is notorious for its terrible wicks. So yeah, that one the ones that I have, I'll probably just end up melting those as well. I hope it comes back. I pray it comes back. The fragrance is fine. Like there's nothing wrong with the fragrance. It's actually quite strong as well. But the struggle is that the wicks get really short and they get the mushroom tops, like intense mushroom tops. And she wants to get smoky and sooty, and I cannot have that. I can't have that in my house. So, but yeah, I mean, I've had that thing in there for like a few weeks now, I feel like, and I just pour off the wax once I stop smelling it, and then I get to that fresh layer of wax, and that melts, and then I get a ton of fragrance out of that. I only have been using it like in 4-hour increments. I will link the candle lamp that I have down below. Has a lot of really great features. It's got a really nice long cord, which is important for me where I have it placed. It has a dimmer, it has a timer, it has probably more importantly an adjustable head so that you don't have to like put coasters underneath your candles to bring it up to get closer to the bulb. That's the word I'm looking for, to the bulb. So pretty genius invention, I think. I'm loving my candle lamp. I think it's fantastic. So love that. And that's it in terms of crocks and lamps. Been a little tiny bit lazy with my home fragrance this week. You'll see that mostly in my Scentsy. I think for the last couple weeks I've been a little bit lazy about changing out my my Scentsy. But oh, and I forgot. Oh man, I'll get it. We'll have to do some editing to this video, but it's fine. So anyway, let's get into what I'm burning right now. I have actually three candles going. Do you see what's going back there? That is Hibiscus Laundry. I think it's does Hibiscus Laundry sound right? I don't think so. I'll link it down below. Sorry, I am having some trouble focusing today for some reason. I am trying to cut back to only 1 cup of coffee again, and I'm just not sure that my brain is actually ready for that. I think maybe I should like just cut down the amount of my second coffee first, because I am telling you, like, hi, coffee. I'm trying to get better about the things that I have become like super dependent on, like sugar. I, you know, cut my sugar like consumption significantly, which by the way, I feel so much better. And I was thinking coffee would be another thing. Like I need to start switching over to like 1 cup of coffee because I just love, you know, my morning routine with my coffee. I love that. But I need to switch to tea for like the 2nd or, you know, 3rd cup instead of just continuing to suck down cups of coffee. But it messes with your brain performance when you try to cut back. So I'm sorry if I'm a little bit like out of it. But anyway, that's a Bath & Body Works candle back there that smells like laundry. It's delicious. I love it. 2 lids here from a couple of HomeWorx candles that you will be seeing reviews of tomorrow. So we have Island Citrus Guava and Clover Blossom. I won't say too much about them because the reviews are coming up tomorrow, so just stay tuned for that. Also this week I've been burning, oh, this is delightful, you guys. Now, this would not do well in the vast majority of my house, but I have this in my guest bathroom, and boy, do I love this scent because it pairs beautifully with a beloved Scentsy scent of mine, and I'll show you here in a second. This is Tropical Hibiscus from ScentWorx. The ScentWorx candles in my house really need to be either in a bedroom or they need to be in a bathroom, a much smaller room. These don't work in open concept, but in my downstairs, look how much I've burned this. Like I just lit this up this week. The wax is a little bit discolored from where it was originally, but not much. It looks a little bit duller, but yeah, it's mostly still that same kind of light, is that like a tealy green? I would call it a teal green. The notes here are tropical hibiscus, gardenia, ylang ylang, and island vanilla. I get a lot of that gardenia. Gardenia is the main note that I noticed in this one. And then there's also a really nice tropical floral note to this for sure. And a little bit of that, I can smell a little bit of that vanilla, which I really like. It sort of tones down the intensity of the floral. This is just a beautiful scent, and it goes fabulously with my beloved Scentsy Aloe Water and Cucumber, which I have more of. I shared a Scentsy haul on, what was it, Thursday maybe? Yeah, I did the Enliven the Senses sale, it was 10 for 45. So I got 20 bars during that sale and picked up a couple more of my beloved Aloe Water and Cucumber there. Let's just keep going with Scentsy right now just because like I have it and there's honestly not a ton of it. So Iridescent Pearl, love it, so beautiful. This should be a fancy lady perfume. That's what this is. It's a very perfumey floral scent, but I think it's stunning. I'm not normally a floral person. I'm much more of a gourmand lover, but this one, loved it. I also had, at the same time as the Iridescent Pearl in some of my other warmers, I put the Palm Trees and Ocean Breeze. This is really nice too. This is another fresh, clean, tropical. This smells like a floral to me as well. I don't know all the exact notes in here, but it's really nice. And it's again, a little bit more perfumey, but I've really been liking that lately for some reason. I've been enjoying more perfumey scents. Oh, and my beloved staple, my Black Raspberry Vanilla. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so good. Oh, I put this in my warmers after we got back from the beach, and it just is such a beautiful, like, black raspberry vanilla. I mean, that's what it smells like. It's really, really good. It's sweet. I love this one. And then Magnolia Linen, which leads me to, I'm not going to go get it. I'll link it down below. So I got another Scentsy order this week, and you guys, Scentsy put the Magnolia Linen fragrance in their laundry line, and I got it, and oh man, I have the detergent, I have the washer whiffs, and I have the dryer discs. And I'm telling you right now, I was so bummed because I had just done a load of laundry right before that package was delivered, and Oh, I wish I would have been able to like do it in the Magnolia Linen scent. I did pink cotton because that used to be my favorite Scentsy laundry scent. But the Magnolia Linen, it's the most beautiful floral laundry scent ever, ever, ever. I cannot wait to do a load of laundry and to smell like this. So anyway, I popped one of these cubes into the little warmer that I have in my laundry room. I think as far as laundry scents go, this is my all-time favorite. I just think it's absolutely beautiful, and I'm so excited that it's in the laundry line. The packaging is gorgeous as well. They have these beautiful kind of, it's like a vintage floral botanical print with really muted like blushes, lavenders, and these light blue grays, and there's these adorable little birds. It just looks maybe like a vintage, yeah, like a vintage botanical wallpaper. It's just the packaging alone kind of got me. But the smell itself is heavenly. It smells just like the bar. So if you love this, you can now have it in laundry. And you should have it in laundry. It smells so good. All right, let's go back to candles. Burned a little bit more of my strawberry daiquiri from Bath & Body Works. I really like this one. It's got a little bit of like a tang to it. I can't decide if that's like a citrus tang. There is a zesty citrus twist in here. And then it's frozen strawberries, sweet simple syrup, shot of tropical rum, and zesty citrus twist. Those are the notes. Yeah, I like this. But I'm afraid it's going to stop performing for me soon. It's fine. I'll put it in my crock. It's fine. But I really like the fragrance, man. I want my Bath & Body Works candles to start working better. I've already mentioned this, but Watermelon Pops. This will be another, you can see, I have made it. Geez, it takes a long time to go through these country candles, you guys. It kind of kills me because I'm just like, I just want to review them, but I'm so committed to at least trying to burn my candles to the halfway point before reviewing them, because otherwise I just think you can skip over performance issues if you like report on a candle before you've even had a chance to like really get into it. So I don't know, but this one's doing fine. I will say I have not been cleaning the wicks on this one, and that is something that I mentioned in one of my other reviews that I did recently for some of my country candles that I got. And the wax is dirtier, and I can see a little bit of like discolor. Can you see that little bit of like discoloration there? Like I can show you. There's like, it's not a ton. It's not a ton of like discoloration, but you can see it's not. What I mean by wiping the wicks is I take a paper towel, just like a square of paper towel, and I kind of like put it over the wicks and wipe some of that like carbon that's on there from the previous burn off. And then when I do that, I get a much cleaner burn with the paraffin than I would otherwise. And yeah, I'm telling you, like if you do that, it's gonna save you this stuff from getting into your, at least some of it. Here's the thing. If you burn candles, there is no way to completely avoid damage to your house to some degree in terms of like discoloration on your ceiling or your walls. If you're going to burn, the best thing to do is to try to have the best ventilation that you can. So do things like opening windows to air your house out. Make sure that you are putting your candles in a well-ventilated area. So if it's like a bathroom, just keep an eye on it, because I feel like it's impossible to really have like a completely soot-free house when you burn candles. Like that it's a thing, right? That's why a lot of people just melt. I mean, that's why I think Scentsy is so, and wax melts in general are so popular. There's a lot of people that just want nothing to do with that. And I totally get it. I just try to mitigate the soot as much as possible. I trim my wicks. If a candle does misbehave, it automatically goes either in the crock or under the lamp. But yeah, it's impossible to avoid altogether. But there's little tips and tricks that you can do such as wiping the wicks. Now these are I don't know that I would recommend this with a lot of like other wicks from other brands. They seem to be a lot more delicate. These are tough wicks. Like, I have never broken one of these wicks. You almost, if you wanted to trim these, like, you would really need a wick trimmer, or you would need scissors to cut these. Like, you can't just like snip the wick off. So wiping them is great. If you deal with some sooting, try just wiping off a little bit of that like excess carbon off there before, ooh, sir, don't knock the camera over. Before you light it, it makes a big difference. So there's that. Oh, you guys, biggest regret ever right here. Not purchasing, I wish I would have purchased more is my regret. But I'm trying not to do that. Blueberry cheesecake from HomeWorx, you guys, get out of here. The crust note in this is the crust note of my dreams. It's so good. And this does not have a sour note. I know a lot of people wanted to avoid this one because they were afraid that it would have like that sour cheesecake note. It does not exist. And I am someone who has become sensitive to the sour cheesecake note at this point in my life. I used to never notice it. And then I burned some of my raspberry peach macaron candles that I had left over, and I was like, oh, this is what people were I smell it. I can smell it now. I could not smell it when the candle was first released. I don't get that sour note from this at all. And I am very sad that I don't have more because it's sold out. So that's too bad, but I love you. I hope Harry brings this one back. I really do. It is delicious. This is another HomeWorx candle that I am just about ready to review. Banana berry smoothie. Spoiler, I love this one. I really love this one, and Stella loves this one too. I knew she would because her favorite thing in the world is Jamba Juice banana berry smoothies, or strawberry banana smoothies. But yeah, this is mostly like strawberries. I feel like that's the fruit in this, or the berry, I guess I should say, because bananas are also fruit. But yeah, this is so good. I really like this one too. It is on par in terms of strength and throw to most of the HomeWorx candles, which is right around like a 6.5. I wish it was a little bit stronger, but anyway, we'll review it. Finished a birthday cake. This was my second birthday cake from HomeWorx. I would actually repurchase this one. It's very buttery. It's very rich. I think it's a great gourmand. This one burned great. So yeah, good strength and throw on this one. When was the pour date on this? This was fall 21. A lot of the candles that people are noticing are lighter were poured in fall 21. Now, this one was also fall 21, but this one's actually quite strong. I would actually put the strength and throw of this one at more of a 7. Definitely more than the banana berry smoothie and the vast majority of the other candles, which is another thing that makes me sad about not buying more. Because it's a good performer. I love that one. I love it. And is that everything? That is everything, you guys. So that's what I burned and melted this week. Sorry that this was a little bit more all over the place. I promise that at some point, once I get through all of my different like things that I need to detox out of my life, hopefully I should be a more like concise person. We'll see. I think I might also have like adult onset ADD. Anyone else? Oh, it's so bad. I'm so distracted all the time. It's awful. I used to be the most hyper organized, like just like detail oriented person. And I feel like the older I get, the more it's just like, yeah, no, you don't get to be that way anymore. That's not going to be your life. You are going to sound like a hot mess. So anyway, all right, this hot mess and her beloved little assistant are going to put these candles away. I think it's time to change out some wax, probably, since I've been lazy about it this week. And we are going to enjoy the rest of our day with a little bit of work that Mama has to do on the computer, and then we're going to snuggle. Isn't that right? We're going to snuggle. You're so cute. All right, you guys, I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. Let me know what you burned and melted in the comments down below. Check out the description box for links. If these things are available, I will link them. Let me know if you have any questions, and give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you're new, and we will see you in the next one. Take care. Toodaloo.